speculation is the spice of life. If you want to make it in crypto, you always got to be thinking about the future. Thinking about today doesn't work out. Why? Because today's always priced in. People are always investing based off their emotions today. If things look bad out there, if Bitcoin is selling off, if everything's going to the poopy town like 2022 Mt. Gox Ponzi repeat, which was FTX, if that's all exploding, people will reflect that in the prices and they'll sell things down. So now we're going to speak about PulseChain, friends. PulseChain, the best neo-religion in crypto, priced like a celebrity meme coin. So is eHEX, the better Bitcoin, also priced like a celebrity meme coin. And you have PulseX, the best DEX, because it has a hyper buy and burn. You put all these together, some narratives can be invented out here, friends. What if it turns out that the recent pumping of eHEX, which I can show you now, on this chart here, this is the eHEX PLS ratio, by the way. What if it turns out this glorious big run, all right, which is huge. eHEX did like a 500% rise. What if it turns out it was Richard Hart pumping it? It's kind of funny, friends. This is, look, do you want to be right or do you want to make money? Okay, in a bull market, okay, people, look, the people who still haven't bought into coins in crypto, who will arrive in 2025 and who are also arriving now, welcome, welcome. Take a seat over there. Keep your elbows very, very sharp, please. But those people arriving, they don't really believe. They just came across it, okay? They don't care about your principles or my principles. They don't care about decentralization, proof of work, proof of anything. They don't care about that. They need their hand to be held in a very family-friendly way, and they need to be told something's going up. Now, they're going to see lots of coins, XRP, Doge, and everything else coming back and actually going up. But they actually want to be told that. Okay, now it's up to you to decide whether you want to tell them that or not. Okay, so when they come across PulseChain, PulseX, eHEX, incentive token, and there's a benevolent whale or whales like God Whale, okay, and they're rumored to buy the coins, and then the coins actually go up, they will grip onto that tightly because it's their fuel. Because here's the thing, you can't relate to them. I can't relate to them. Now, obviously, I can, but I'm telling you, for the average person, they're new, man. They don't have all the core spiritual feelings and beliefs that you and I have. They did not go through the hazing of minus 99% drop or the Bitcoin and crypto bear market. They didn't go through that, okay? Think about this. What if Richard Hart decides to pump incentive token and PulseX next? Okay, what if that? So these questions, they're speculative in nature, all right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play some cranky G music for us. What if he does pump it, huh? What if he does put the metaphorical golden deagle to the head of the bears and say, well, you have had 3 years to tease me for being fat. All right. We're going to make up for it now. You got to think about these, friends, because 6 months ago, if I said to you, what if XRP starts the bull market? You would have never believed me. I wouldn't have even believed me. What if a MemeCoin SuperCycle happens? Imagine saying that a year ago. People said, oh, the fact that you're saying it's bearish. What if Greg the Duck, quack quack, starts violently quacking to send a message to like incentive token, the greenest logo? This is the incentive token price, by the way. This is a log chart of it. What if it gets back to $10? What if it goes to like $40? What does that actually mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means more people will be coming in. They love chasing green candles. They love taking note of communities, and they'll see the value there. You know, you can go a step further, right? Incentive token, not just the greenest logo. Okay, look at this ratio, man. Look at this PulseX to Pulse ratio. This is extremely important. You think it's a coincidence, by the way? What if it's Richard pumping it? What if Richard's moving the ratios up? He's got 170,000 Ethereum sitting in a wallet, which may or may not be controlled by Richard Hart, which may or may not be used to pump up the bags later. Like, every person's wet dream is fulfilled. If I wrote a magical, you know, one of those fairy tale stories where, hey, the guy meets the girl and then she falls in love, and then like, it doesn't matter that you're poor. My parents who are really rich will let me marry you. You know, all these like fantasy tales. Okay. PulseChain is that fantasy tale. Where I say, imagine there was a cult community with tattoos all over their chests, with logos out the yin yang everywhere, Memes, culture, and religions, the archetype gets filled with 15 years staking. Imagine all of these things. There's 2 conferences a year. There's a eHEX conference. There's a PulseChain conference. We got a doctor. We got a pirate. We got a fluffy microphone. We got squeaky chairs. We have everything you could ever want. And then you'd stop it there and go, okay, that's enough for a dream. But then imagine I said to you, imagine you're a Hollywood movie writer and you're like, hey, let's make this dream a bit more better. Let's say on top of all this, you have 170,000 Ethereum sitting in a wallet that's going to buy the bags up in one way or another. Friends, if you're a Hollywood movie writer, okay, after you're done with your satanic child pedophile ritual for the day, and you're sitting there, you're in the room, the dark smoking room, where they're like, yeah, we're going to write the Wall Street, we're going to write the Wall Street guy scripts. Those guys, whatever they are, Satanists, when they're sitting around, they would stop you from adding that part. They would say, take out the part with 170,000 Ethereum that buys the bags. That's a step too far. That's like too unrealistically dreamy. We live in that world. We live in that world. It's happening right now. Look at the PulseX to Pulse ratio, by the way. Just have a look at it. Okay? You've never seen an expensive DEX like this before. Here's the thing, man. You're going to sit there and cry, or are you going to tell the whole world Elon Musk used the PulseX logo for X, which we call Twitter. Okay? These are the memes that carry on, friends. By the way, just letting you know, warning, I will be publicly yelling, Elon Musk, you're welcome for using Richard Hart's logo for PulseX. Thank you. It's an ode to PulseX. I know. You're not going to believe me now. But when there's big fat green candles, friends, and I'll show you them now, okay? When there's big fat green candles going up, look at this beautiful U pattern, by the way, for PulseX. Once you start doing this, I'm laughing already. Friends, I was here in 2021, okay? We literally, people invent stuff in their head and start typing it out. And even if they are completely far from the truth, it doesn't matter. The crowd catches on. Why? Because there's green candles attached to the narrative. Okay? It's the polar opposite of red candle narrative stuff. When there's red candles, it doesn't matter what the truth is. Red candles are there, okay, we feel bad. Okay, so you flip it. When there's green candles, it doesn't matter what the truth is. We feel good no matter what. Let's go a step further, by the way. What if the market is going to decide that Richard Hart core coins will pump due to the God Hand Master in the background? What if Richard Hart was actually the market? Could it really be that simple? Could it really be that simple? Yes. Yes, it really could be that simple. PulseChain is 30x away to flip Cardano. That's awesome, man. You know, if Cardano does just another 30x from here, friends, now the deviation is 90. So even if we only get halfway to flipping it, man, that's a 45x on Pulse the Spear from here. 45x. That means pDAI went anywhere from like 80 to a 400x. By the way, that's $1 plus. Man, that's a lot of money, friend. That's Pika does 100 to 200x. A Tropa ecosystem, Tangang coin, that's big. That's a 40, by the way. You didn't even need to do 4. You just needed to do 10, okay? You learned from Solana. Solana just did a 10x, its first burst, and then you had the big alt season stuff. What if Richard Hart is actually letting you buy a pDAI to make money along the way? That's interesting. I just want you to think about that, friends. I'll play some heavy beats. This is the pDAI chart, okay? What if you don't have to get to $1, bro? What if you just have to get to, I don't know, 7 cents, which is the Lunar UST high? Man, that's another 10x on your money, man. That's another 10. That's big, friends. That's big. By the way, when did I cover it? Covered it here. Okay. First thing, this is the Sommi FUD dump, what I thought was a scam. Okay, pretty much. It is a scam still to me. It's just you're an unbacked imaginary future speculative stablecoin. You know what I mean? You're a cheap scam. It's funny. It's funny. So from this point, by the way, I literally, my videos here, I said, don't worry about the $1 narrative. Even if you get to 3 cents one day, you are up 90x on your money. If you flip Luna UST's high, it's 200x on your money. So, man, just what if he's working it in the background? What if Richard Hart, and by the way, this happened, Richard Hart sold 5555 pDAI. He sold it, I think, from the OA address. He sold 5555 pDAI. What if it was just psyops to get weak hands out? By the way, the price it's up higher from that moment now, I think, or around that zone now. I mean, it's walking up, man. And what if you look at the pDAI to pulse ratio like this? See this, man? This is no accident, man. You don't accidentally get this, okay? You don't accidentally get a chart doing this. This is that triangle of friendship. You see that? This big wedge. My gosh, friends. That you don't get that accidentally, friends. You don't get that accidentally. Okay, you don't. That's this. You remove the ticker. That's like, I got to go all in on this, okay? But don't go all in. I'm just telling you, we're going to Mog The Non-Believers. Okay, you're trading chart, man. It's all repeating, man. It's all repeating. But it's 4 years in the making, okay? It's pretty much, the bear market and everything coming out. So it's not so easy. Think about this. What if Richard Hart is waiting for BankX to get rid of their remaining 480 million eHEX so we can sprinkle some magic in later on in 2025? What if, right? What if incentive token, eHEX, and pDAI were the perfect trio of meme coin speculation so that you didn't need to venture into brain rot pump fund trash on Solana? Look at the eHEX sell wall from BankX, man. Look how low it is down here. You can't even see it. Okay, you see how small that sell wall is? Friends, they're down to 480 million eHEX, which is about, and what I'll do is I'll just calculate 480 million eHEX for BankX. Now it's 480 million times. It's not even a cent yet, friends. That's the funny part. It's about like $1.1 million. You can clear this wall. If BankX, friends, what if BankX put their sell wall at 20 cents up here? What if their sell wall is up here? You want to know what the difference is? They would be having $100 million requirement to buy them out. Actually higher. If they had all their eHEX of 860 million, yeah, that you'd need about $170 million. So what do you think? That's what I'm telling you, man. I'm not going to ask you. I'm telling you, okay? I'm telling you with force and ferocity and ferociousness. I'm telling you HEX is a better Bitcoin, okay? And it doesn't matter HEX from Ethereum, friends. HEX on Ethereum is like one of the only things keeping Ethereum from just going 100% soy. It's like 99.99% soy. And HEX from Ethereum that sits on ETH, you can buy it, friends. Remember, you can buy eHEX. You can buy it on PulseChain. In fact, you should. Don't even touch Uniswap, SoySwap. Okay, Uniswamp, Unisoy, all of them are applicable. Just buy it on PulseChain, man. You can play around with it there. Yeah, it's good for staking and stuff, but the staking gets expensive long term, so you don't need to play around with it. Okay, use pHEX for that. Well, look at this, man. If it was 20 cents, the wall would take $170 million to chew, but now because it's all the way down here, it's only like $1 to $2 $3 million. Man, bullish, man. Tell me, do you want to give somebody $170 million to clear their wall, or do you want to give them $2 million to clear the wall? $2 million? Okay. There you go. You basically just admitted to me it's bullish as hell. Also, shout out to my friend Strus. I don't know, bro. I'm still waiting 3 years. I'm tired. We're all waiting, sir. We're all tired. Okay, we're all tired, man. I got a lollipop here for you, by the way. See, I replied, Ethereum round-tripped 8 years of gains on ETH BTC. Okay, so I'm not saying we're going to do that, but it is a reality. Like, you're Vitalik, you've got a big giant brain, it can barely fit in your skull, and look at this, it went back down to, check this out, Feb 2016 levels, March 2016 levels. My gosh, bro. Wow, 8-year round trip, man. That's, you have to be strong. We waited a long time, right? And we're much smaller, easier to move up. Also, shout out to my friend HexJamHex with this wonderful clip, quack, quack. That's awesome, sir. Greg the Duck, hanging out with the bitches. That's bitches in a nice way. We love bitches, friends. Capital B, bold, italic. Now, I just want to remind you of something. Because the prices are so low right now. By the way, what I've just done for you, okay, and yes, I am going to throw the PulseChain logo up to your face right now. I just gave you, literally, I always say highest value content in crypto, which it is. Okay, you know the highest word? Change it, not size 72 font. Make it size 722 font. Okay, bold Arial black underscore. Okay, and then do the siren alerts. Wee woo, wee woo. That's what I've just done for you. I've given you bullish narratives for something in the future. Many things. Pulse, PulseX, eHEX, Inc. pDAI. I've given you the narrative when the prices are on the floor. Okay? And I've like perfectly summarized them for you. And they're so easy to link. You can't get this anywhere else, man. You just can't, friends. You can't. You know, friends, even when Bitcoin, if you go back to the Bitcoin price chart, okay, which I'll show you now. Bitcoin, friends, no one could think of a positive narrative here. You know how tough it was? It was impossible. What was my bullish narrative? My bullish narrative was that everyone else is bearish. Okay? You go back here, remember I called the bottom here, friends? Everybody said rates are going up, recession's coming, they're banning crypto, Mt. Gox collapsed, there's no reason to be bullish. They're hiking rates, everything's going to zero. Okay, and I said, well, look, you're correct. However, because you're all bearish, I can't help but be bullish. So that was how you call the bottom. Okay, because they're saying, I can't think of one reason to be bullish next year when I was referring to 2023. Well, that's why I'm telling you now, I've already made the narratives up, man. You can see all these, and they have weight behind them. There's 170,000 Ethereum. He can literally jam the liquidity pool higher. You know, is he going to use it to back pDAI? Is he going to use it to do something? Doesn't matter. It's going to do something. Something's going to happen. Speculation is a spice of life. So be careful about dumping your bags, friends. This is a Solana Sol ETH ratio. Yes, it's moving on its way up. But look how big the 200% deviation move is from here to here. See, that's huge. By the way, if it does another 2x from here, it flips Ethereum, okay? Look how low Pulse ETH is, man. If we do a freaking 200% move, which is a 3x, we just get back to break even from July 2021. The liquidity is much thinner. So what I'm telling you is, even though there's momentum in other places out here, if you're getting rid of PulseChain core coins, good luck, because you're selling something really, really low, really low. And if you're wrong over the next like 90 days to 180 days, you can't get back in ever. It's done. The ratio snap will be so vertical, it'll be like, you know, a 3x. You can't get back in. You're done. So pretty much there are people out here, maybe they'll sell their position, that maybe they have like 100 million Pulse. They'll sell that, they'll go buy something else. Okay, but if Pulse just gets back to this chart, man, it's so easy for it to get back just to this horizontal line. Okay, you know, your 100 million Pulse, you can only buy back 330 million. Sorry, 33 million. So you can only get back 1/3 of that. And that's it, it's done. It's like HEX. Like, people are selling HEX. They were selling HEX at 1 cent because, oh, it's not moving. And I'm telling you, bro, if this thing goes to 5 cents, which it so easily can because the thing's down 98%, it's so easy for it to revert back up 5 cents. You can't get back your 1 cent HEX position. You've lost your supply forever. You literally can't get it back. You have to exponentially gamble harder to make up for it, okay? That's why it's extremely important to understand this. I know it feels bad at the lows. Of course, friends, of course it feels bad, but I'm just telling you, when you relinquish bags at the bottoms, man, you can't get back your position. It's done. It's the people who sold like, you know, 1,000 Bitcoin down at $10. They sold 1,000 Bitcoin there. Bro, good luck getting 1,000 Bitcoin now. Good luck getting 1,000 Bitcoin now. You see? My chart shows you, right? Pulse, friends, is only 0.9 billion market cap. It's not even 1 billion, man. And Solana's 117 billion. So Solana is literally 130x larger. So you need 130x more dollars to push it up the same distance. And you already mainstream covered you. Remember the Solana girl's house? Everybody, you're too poor to stay at the Solana girl's house. Okay. You'll see, friends. But I'm trying to help you because I would rather you win and make money. I'd rather you that compared to the world where I say nothing. I don't tell you every day. And then when it finally moves up, I go, haha, see, I was right. I'm the champion. Yay, I'm the champion. I don't care about that, man, because you can't win anymore. You can't win. I'm giving you the highest value content in crypto. Highest value content, not even close. It's free. And I didn't care about the gloating and oh wow, who gives a shit if you're right, bro? Who cares? I care for you. That's why we're gonna make it. I'm wearing a Squirtle hat. Like, subscribe, belly button, all. Don't forget he loves you. Catch you soon.